I have prepared a statement in response to Adelita Grijalva still not being sworn in. That about sums it up.
This is really unprecedented to have a speaker that is obstructing the swearing in of a member of Congress.
What say you, Mike?
No, we will swear her in when everybody gets back. Look, we'll schedule it, I guess, as soon as she wants.
She's been wanting to be sworn in for weeks.
Swear her in! Swear her in!
Seriously, don't think she could be any clearer.
Well, we're back, and we got to come to one of our favorite topics, none other than Mike Johnson.
I hear you, Carvel. He's not my favorite topic either, but we have to talk about Mike Johnson. We have to talk about his continued scheme to block the release of the Epstein files.
This has zero to do with Epstein.
Sure, Mike. At this point, the Arizona Attorney General is threatening legal action
if U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson doesn't swear in Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva.
The latest development in this weeks-long power struggle being orchestrated by Speaker of the House Mike Johnson involves the Attorney General of Arizona, Chris Mays, sending a letter to Johnson's office threatening legal action if Grijalva is not sworn in.
Mays sent a letter to the speaker saying, "You and your staff have provided ever-shifting, unsatisfactory, sometimes absurd stories as to why Ms. Grijalva has not been sworn in." She's giving him 2 days to say when he will make it happen before she seeks judicial relief.
Along with the Attorney General and Governor of Arizona, the people of Grijalva's district, along with her soon-to-be colleagues in Congress, are getting angrier by the day.
Arizona's public officials demand that she be seated with us. Arizona's Attorney General Chris Mays, the Secretary of State Adrian Fontes, Governor Katie Hobbs, and the two Arizona sitting senators that are here with us today, Senator Kelly and Senator Gallego, that are here today. They say enough is enough. We are demanding that she be seated in the House of Representatives and that the 800,000 folks that she represents be given the representation that they deserve.
And you gotta wonder, where is all of this pressure to not swear Grijalva in coming from? Because in recent days, Mike's patience seems to be wearing really thin. He appears very irritated, although he's only got himself to blame.
My advice to all the Democrats in Arizona is to tell their two senators, Kelly and Grijalva and Gallegos, to do their job and vote to open the government so we can move forward with our business.
Ooh, a hallway storm off. Classic move. But a very different tone compared to the Mike Johnson we saw last week on C-SPAN.
What is going on with the swearing in of the Congresswoman who will make the 218 vote?
With regard to Rep-elect Grijalva, she was elected in a special election to fill her father's seat. That's a great achievement. We applaud her. I look forward to administering the oath of office to her to make her an official member of the House as soon as we get back to regular session.
And Mr. Speaker, you have there were two others that you did swear in during pro forma sessions. Why won't you do it this time?
Great question. So this was brought up yesterday. Well, you had those two Floridians who you did in a pro forma session when not everyone was there. Why wouldn't you do that for Rep. Grijalva? Very important question. The simple answer is those two Floridians had pre-scheduled a date for their oath of office, so they had all their family and friends and supporters fly into town. Everybody was here. The House unexpectedly went out of session, and so as a courtesy to them and their families, we went ahead and administered the oath.
That is a super long-winded way for Mike Johnson to say, because they were Republicans, because that really seems to be why those representatives were sworn in less than 24 hours after the election took place.
The difference between them and Rep-elect Grijalva is that her election was secured after the House was out of session. So there was no pre-scheduled date.
Yeah, Mike, there was a date set for them to be sworn in because you set that date. It's your job. You're the Speaker of the House. So set a date to swear in Grijalva. It's literally only up to you.
The only difference is I am not a Caucasian male, and also I am a woman of color.
Damn it. Boobs getting in the way of progress once again. It happens to me all the time. Johnson's inexplicable resistance to swear in Grijalva is continuing to fuel speculation that he is doing it deliberately to slow down or try to stop the release of the Epstein files, because Grijalva has pledged to be the 218th signature on the petition that would compel the release of those files. But Johnson is adamant it has nothing to do with that.
Let's just be really clear. If I were a Republican, I would have already been sworn in.
That's right.
And that is not acceptable. They're afraid of me signing and being the 218th signer to the Epstein petition.
Yeah, because people are saying she may be the 218th vote on that discharge petition to force a vote on the Epstein files. You're saying
it's
just
just notion.
pure
That's
coincidence
absurd.
that she's happened to be delayed, right?
Yes, and look, everything to Democrats is about Epstein here every day. It's a moot point.
According to Democrats and Arizona officials, Speaker Mike Johnson is deliberately holding up the process. The reason? Grijalva would be the 218th vote in the House, giving Democrats the numbers they need to pass a key piece of legislation.
He's only doing this because he knows that she is the 218th vote, the vote that matters, that will then require the House of Representatives to pass a bill that could lead to the release of the Epstein files.
Grijalva and her colleagues are turning up the heat, increasing the pressure on Mike Johnson to swear her in. And his lame excuses are just getting lamer and even less probable. At this point, he is pivoting and trying to use it as a bargaining chip in the ongoing shutdown. The House is gaveling in for a pro forma session every few days, so no votes are being taken. It's just a matter of procedure. But that means that Mike Johnson has had and will have several opportunities to swear in Grijalva.
As soon as Mark Kelly and Senator Gallegos, the two senators from Arizona, Ms. Grijalva's state, will go and join with three others and open the government, we're happy. We'll have that as soon as we get back to business.
Just the latest stupid excuse in a long line of stupid excuses. And whether it's Epstein or partisan politics or a date wasn't set, I don't know what to do. I think we actually know the real reason Johnson is resisting.
The Democratic Women's Caucus wants to have 97 members, which would be a historic high. And we have elected 97 members when Adelita Grijalva got elected. And what was by how much did you win, Adelita?
Almost 70% of the vote, over 40 points.
Mike Johnson cannot stop history. He's just delaying the inevitable, because as soon as Grijalva takes her rightful seat in Congress, we will have a record number of women. Prepare the confetti, because Grijalva is going to be sworn in any moment now. And when she does, we're going to be here to cover it all. So be sure you subscribe and share this video with someone in your life. Let's keep the conversation going. For Really American Media, I am Corinne Straight. Thanks so much for watching. I will see y'all next time.